Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Fall 24 Battle Court Playoffs. We have two semifinals today. The first matchup here in the afternoon, beginning with the top-seeded Renegades taking on the number 4-seeded Fireballs. I'm Andrew Bleckman here, joined alongside Stu Nyman to bring you this playoff semifinal between the Fireballs and the Renegades.
These players have worked hard to get here, and it's been a fantastic season, and I've enjoyed announcing it with you, Andrew, very much.
I still have a lot to decide here. Fireballs made their first ever playoff appearance, getting 3 points over the Renegades on their final day in the regular season, and the Renegades, familiar territory, finishing up at the top of the standings, 80 points in the regular season, and the Renegades looking for that third championship here in the Fall 24 season. Playoff format today. All 6 doubles teams will compete. If we are tied 3-3 after those 6 matches, there will be a 1-set tiebreaker determined by the higher-seeded team in the regular season. That match has been pre-selected by the Renegades, so if we need a 7th and final match to break the tie and determine who advances, it will be Inaki and Ubilla against Gosheri and Arats. But before that, we have all 6 doubles matches starting here in Division 4. We're going to see actually 2 subs. We have Ikeda and Ubilla representing the Fireballs, and it will be Joseph and Ben for the Renegades. So no Correa for the Renegades, no Hormachea for the Fireballs, although both players scheduled to be playing in their next match coming up a little bit later on. Fireballs won both matches in this doubles division in the regular season, won all 4 sets. One of those matches came with Hormachea in the front. The other one came with Ubilla in the back. Ready to go with our first match of this semifinal.
Here's the backhand by Ben. Robote, that rebound off the back wall, played by Ikeda. Here's Ben. Backhand from the 10 line to the inside. Ubilla, powerful backhand, little kick off the side wall. Ubilla again. Ben from the 11 line, backhand to the inside. Ball dropped deep in the backcourt. This first point for the playoffs in Battle Court goes to Ikeda and Ubilla of the Fireballs. Once again, reminding of the scoring, ladies and gentlemen. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match.
And even though they don't have Hormachea in this division, Ikeda and Ubilla have actually played very well together, even knocking off a #1 team in Alex and Urbieta earlier in the season.
Fault over serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line.
And Joseph getting the call from the taxi squad, replacing Correa in this match, eager for the opportunity. It's his birthday today as well, so
I heard something about that.
He was happy to get the call and play and see what he can do. Last time out, it was pretty special. He and Williams got the win. Now he's got Ben behind him.
Here's a backhand by Ben, low and hard to the inside. Ubilla is there. Robote forehand by Joseph. Ikeda takes it to the 7 line. Here's a backhand. Ben from the side wall, backhand from the 12 line. Ikeda is mid-court, powerfully from the forehand. Robote saved by Ben. Ikeda attacks, he takes it in the air, down low, passes from the right side. Forehand Robote by Ben falls short. That hit the pad. 2 points for Ikeda and Ubilla of the Fireballs. Ikeda has a serve. I'll tell you, Ikeda looks as locked in as I've seen him in maybe ever.
Well, great start to the day and just a smart shot. I mean, understanding who you're playing against and what their strengths are. I mean, passing Ben, forcing him to Robote is going to be a good recipe for success in this one. He doesn't have a ton of shots. Don't want to risk maybe your opponent catching something on the outside. Do it just like that to get their second point.
Here's a backhand by Ben. Ubilla, fine catch, and the return from the 11 line. He goes to the corner. Robote forehand by Joseph. Hits the side wall. Ikeda's on the outside. 3-wall play into a perfect chick-chack that scores. We rarely, if ever, see that shot. Again, particularly difficult to do. That's where the ball, in this case, coming off. You'll see Ikeda throw it here. He throws it high over his opponent's heads, and it hits.
Right.
The crack hits the lowest part of the back wall, does not bounce out. Tremendous throw by Ikeda. There's the backhand by Ubilla. Catch by Ben. Ben from the forehand. Ikeda on the outside. Ikeda crossing the sidewall down low. Will score. Well thrown by Ikeda. That's 4 points. Ikeda has the serve for Fireball.
And that forehand is all Ikeda has to do in this match. Keep crossing the sidewall. The lower the better, and that one makes it 4-0.
Here's the backhand by Ben to the inside. Ubilla. Robote missed. Back here at the 12 line. There'll be no shutout. Joseph and Ben for the Renegades on the board with their first point. Joseph has the serve.
And if anyone's going to be playing that Robote, you want it to be Ubilla for the Fireballs. And the Renegades doing a good job forcing him to get in there to make that play and get their first point up on the board.
And Joseph has to shake off whatever nerves he's got. Ball fell out of the cesta right there. Just throw it the way he's been throwing it consistently in practice. It's a fine serve by Joseph. Here's the backhand by Ubilla. Robote on the side wall. That's a tough one. Joseph makes the save. Ikeda on the hop. Great catch. Ben midcourt, deep in the backcourt. Ubilla moves up, takes it in the air. Hard throw to the inside. Ben takes it in the air. Backhand at the 10 line. Here's a backhand by Ubilla. Fine catch by Ben. Joseph, backhand from the 8 line. Ikeda's there. Ben down low. Here's the backhand from the 10. Ubilla now steps in. Ikeda sends it deep. Robote, that rebound off the back wall, played nicely off the forehand of Joseph. Here's Ubilla. Hard throw to the corner. What a catch by Ben.
Great catch.
Robote left side. Ikeda's in place. Makes the throw to pass. Ben calling for the Robote. He makes the save. Fine play there from the 9 line. Ubilla, forehand. Also from the 9. Passing low. That will score 5 points for the team of Ikeda and Ubilla. Possible set point.
It's really been the last month of the season. Ubilla's been firing on all cylinders. His catching is maybe the best we've ever seen from him. He's put up some really good singles performances. I mean, didn't come away with a win in that division. This is a player who started his career in Division 4, got the move up to Division 3 this season. He plays in the 1 and 2 in the doubles, but here in Division 4, he's got so much power that Ben and Joseph don't really know how to respond.
That drop shot by Joseph, well played. Ikeda gets to it. Joseph stops this one at the 4 line.
Oh.
That is a beautiful Robote save by Ubilla deep in the backcourt. Ubilla, great catch off the sidewall. Powerful backhand. Ben, backhand from the 11 line. Ben now from the 11 to the inside. Ubilla is there. Backhand low. Caught down low by Ben. Scoop attempt tipped in the backcourt. That's 2 points for the Renegades. Joseph and Ben. Joseph has the serve.
Great scoop there by Ben, and on the return, a little miscommunication. Ikeda was calling for that Robote. Ubilla stepped in to make a tough scoop on the left side. Fortunate, though. Fireballs have a couple points to work with, still up 5-2 and a possible set point.
Fault over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Ikeda takes the second serve at the 5 line. There's Karam. Joseph makes the stop. Carambola return will score from the forehand of Joseph. That is well thrown. 3 points for Joseph and Ben.
Well, second time he's gone to the carom, and this one, question a little bit more than even the one before. I mean, a drop shot ends the set. You don't want to give it to Joseph's right side.
He throws it hard,
the only
man.
place you don't want to give it to is his right side. Even if he gets up to a drop shot, let him beat you with the left, but can't let him do it from the outside of the court. He's done it couple years.
Powerful backhand. Ben winds up. That's in the pad. The pad is bad. That is point and set to Ikeda and Ubilla. We'll put 2 minutes on the board, come back out, play our second set.
Well played first set by the Fireballs. Ikeda and Ubilla stepping out ahead 6-3. Again, this is a Division 4 doubles match to get us started. The true Division 4 teams, it's Hormachea and Ikeda and Correa and Ben. Both teams, I should say, without one of their players. So you got Ikeda and Ubilla here, and Joseph and Ben.
See some replays. Now that's a case where he doesn't have his eye on the ball, but he makes the catch just fine. And that chick-chack, basically thrown
perfect
straight from the forehand, crossing the sidewall up high, and just dies.
Yeah, that's a really good shot by Ikeda. Kept that one low. Absolutely. And crossing the sidewall. A lot of the shot selections from Ikeda when he had it on the forehand, he went high in passing.
Yep.
You know, look for him to keep it maybe a little lower right here in the second set. I mean, low hard forehand scores. He throws the carom. Juice tracks it down, and as you said, that's not what you want to see, him winding it up.
Now, credit to Joseph. He got himself right into position. He made the catch beautifully twice with some good power on that second throw.
It's Joseph, I mean, if anything, he does have a lot of power, and sometimes that right side comes out with a lot of pop, and it's a little bit unpredictable, too, so it's hard to track it down and make the catch. Ikeda found that out a little bit later on in the set here. Yeah, this one, I mean, he catches it on the inside. Look how much space there is. Throws the carom. Joseph's there in plenty of time, whips it back to him, and it scores.
Joseph's got nothing if not tremendous power on both sides, but primarily that forehand.
And then Ben going for it there, that long 2-wall dropping in the pad. And the pad is bad, 6-3. Fireballs take that first set. A couple seconds away from the start of set number 2. Coming up after this one, we'll see Division 3 doubles match, Inaki and Cabrera, and Goenaga and Arats for the Renegades.
We're ready to begin our second set. Joseph has the serve for the Renegades. Ubilla on the backhand, right up the middle. That goes off the frame of Ben Sesta on the jump. First point of the second set goes to Ikeda and Ubilla of the Fireballs.
Something we talk about almost every game day. You don't want to leave your feet to make that catch. Ben got caught up in the air a little bit longer than he wanted to, and it threw off the timing, missed that ball deep in the backcourt.
On the right side, too.
Yeah.
Joseph knocked that down as it was coming through the service box. That is 2 points for Fireballs, Ikeda and Ubilla. Ikeda has the serve.
And look, you don't really mind that. I mean, if Joseph makes the catch, he's got it on the right side. He can wind it up and maybe tie things up here.
Ben winding up. Costello 2-all.
I think that's in. It's close.
Is ruled in. That's a point for Joseph and Ben.
Well, Ikeda gave him a thumbs up and a nice shot, and Ikeda had the best view of it. He wasn't contesting the call, and that usually means that the official was right on it.
There's a backhand by Ubilla. Rabote coming out. Rabote by Joseph. Ubilla makes that catch at the 9 line. Low and hard to the inside. Rabote left side. That hit the overhead screen. Took off. 3 points for Ikeda and Ubilla of the Fireballs. Ikeda has a serve. And with these that Ben have missed, you gotta clear your mind in between each catch and throw. Start off fresh each time. Joseph's actually pretty good about doing that. Ikeda and Ubilla, for the most part, just seem pretty much all locked in.
Yeah, and without Correa, too, Ben's got to do maybe a little bit more in the front because Correa's been playing an aggressive style, but it's a little too much to overcome here so far. See if they can get back in it.
Here's the backhand by Ubilla, powerfully thrown to the inside. That ball is tipped at the 12 line. 4 points for Ikeda and Ubilla of the Fireballs. Ikeda has the serve.
Just that late contact with the sidewall as Ben was approaching to make that catch. Caught it probably between the 11 or 12 line, kicked off the wall, threw off the timing again. And
that ball's a few more inches away from the sidewalls. Ben is catching 98 out of 100. Once it's on the sidewall, changes. Here's the backhand by Ben. Robote, forehand by Joseph. Caught by Ikeda. Ikeda sends it hard to the inside. Ben looking for the Robote. Makes the play. Ikeda on the left side. Backhand. He passes the back quarter. Robote for Ben. Hard 2-all on the forehand of Ikeda. Ikeda. What a scoop by Ben. Ubilla from the 11 line. Powerfully to the inside. Catch by Ben at the 10. Ikeda will take this in the air. Backhand from the 7. Robote, that rebound off the back wall. Just missed by Joseph. That's a 5th point for Ikeda and Ubilla. Possible set, possible match point for the Fireballs.
It's been pretty reliable all day. That one just hooked it for the first time, and you see a 5-1 lead in the second set. It's what we expected, though. I mean, the Fireballs, you look at the schedule here, all 6 doubles. The Renegades are a tough team. This is really one that you got to get this point, and Ikeda and Ubilla delivered so far.
Excellent catch by Ben, moving back to the 12 line. Ikeda at the side wall. Ben, backhand from the 12. Here's Ubilla. Powerful throw by Ubilla. Ben, he makes a save. That's in play. Ikeda at the 5 line, hard to the inside. That will score for the win. Point, set, and match in the straight sets to Ikeda and Ubilla, taking it 6-3, 6-1.
All right, so with that win, the Fireballs step out ahead 1-0 in this best-of-7 series in the semifinal. Again, all 6 doubles teams will play. That was the Division 4 matchup. Moving on to Division 3 doubles up next. That will be Inaki and Cabrera of the Fireballs up against Goenaga and Aratz for the Renegades. Take a look here. Robote left side. Good by Ben. I mean, played that up above his head. But Ikeda comes over the top. Look at where this forehand hits. Right on the floor, crosses the wall. Perfectly placed and scoring for the win. Fireballs lead this best of 7, 1-0. Take a look here at that game day score. And here on the semifinals, you don't have to worry about 1.5 points. Everything is worth 1. First team to reach 4 points will advance into the finals. We've played just one match. Ikeda and Ubilla, as they've done all season long, pair up together and they get the win. We're going to hear from the 4th Division team for the Fireballs. Here they are, Ubilla and Ikeda, winners of that first match, stepping out here in the 4th Division. This has been one of the better teams for the Fireballs all season. How important was it to get the win and set the tone for this game day?
It was imperative, right? It wasn't just important, actually. We know that the Renegades are the go-to team, actually, to beat. They've been strong all year round, and it was very, very important, actually, to get this first point.
Awesome. Ikeda, any thoughts about that performance overall for your team?
Well, as soon as I saw that I was playing with Ubilla, I knew it was going to be not easy game, but I mean, confident game, you know. And unfortunately, the right player wasn't here, but we were able to keep the point.
Awesome, guys. Congratulations on a big win. See what happens up next.
Yep, thank you. Keep watching.